Hello, I'm Krista Cupp, and you're watching the NRA-ILA Grassroots News Minute for Friday, March 30th. For the second time in as many weeks, the National Right to Carry Reciprocity bill has been introduced in the U.S. Senate. On March 20th, U.S. Senator John Thune introduced Senate Bill 2213, the Respecting States' Rights and Concealed Carry Reciprocity Act. NRA strongly supports this measure. Under this self-defense bill, an individual who has met the requirements for a carry permit or who is otherwise allowed by state law to carry a handgun would be authorized to carry a handgun in any other state that issues such permits or does not prohibit concealed carry, subject to the laws of the state in which it is carried. Senate Bill 2213 is similar to Senate Bill 2188, which was introduced previously by Senators Mark Begich and Joe Manchin. Senate Bill 2188 is the companion legislation to H.R. 822, which passed the U.S. House of Representatives on November 16, 2011, by a majority bipartisan vote of 272 to 154. NRA strongly supports H.R. 822, Senate Bill 2188, and Senate Bill 2213. Again, none of these bills would affect existing state laws. State laws governing where concealed firearms may be carried would apply within each state's borders. So please, be sure to contact your U.S. Senators today and urge them to co-sponsor both Senate Bill 2213 and Senate Bill 2188. And now for an update on the UN Arms Trade Treaty. During the recently held preparatory committee meeting, Mexico pretended, as it often does, that it is the country least responsible for its chronic problems, calling for an international gun registry, presumably on the absurd belief that Mexican drug cartels will be first in line to provide corrupt Mexican police officers with the make, model, and serial number of the machine guns that the same police officers sold to them only a week before. NRA has tracked the program in the Arms Trade Treaty process since their inceptions, with NRA's Institute for Legislative Action even becoming an NGO to give it greater ability to monitor the progress and direction of these insidious efforts to destroy our nationally recognized and protected right. Last year, NRA Executive Vice President Wayne LaPierre told the UN that the treaty's advocates had made endless demands for record-keeping, oversight, inspections, supervision, tracking, tracing, surveillance, marking, documentation, verification, paper trails, databanks, new global agency, and data centers, without respecting anyone's right of self-defense, privacy, property, due process, or observing personal freedoms of any kind. Civilian firearms, LaPierre said, must not be part of any treaty. On this, there can be no compromise. American gun owners will never surrender their Second Amendment freedom. Another meeting will be held in July in New York City with the purpose of drafting the treaty's language. And with this position of the Obama administration on the subject unclear, U.S. Senator Jerry Moran has introduced legislation to prevent any arms treaty from infringing the right to keep and bear arms in this country. The Second Amendment Sovereignty Act, Senate Bill 2205, would prohibit the administration from using the voice, vote, and influence of the United States in connection with the negotiations for United Nations Arms Trade Treaty to restrict any way the rights of United States citizens under the Second Amendment to the Constitution of the United States, or to otherwise regulate domestic manufacture, assembly, possession, use, transfer, or purchase of firearms, ammunition, or related items, including small arms, light weapons, or related materials. Please contact your U.S. Senators and urge them to support Senate Bill 2205. You can find contact information for your U.S. Senators by using the Write Your Representative tool at www.nraila.org. You can also contact your senators by phone at 202-224-3121.